Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to the Empowered 10 podcast channel. My today's guest is not just a migration expert, but she's a woman who actually helps families to begin their journey, and she's a powerhouse, a founder of Desire PTE and Migration Services, Manisha Bhutani.
Thank you, Sanya, for a beautiful introduction.
Everyone who is watching this video, they would love to know who you are and what you do.
So, I am a teacher by heart and a migration agent by profession.
Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to the Empowered 10 podcast channel, where we celebrate fearless women, powerful journeys, and stories that really inspire. My today's guest is not just a migration expert, but she's a woman who actually help families to begin their journey into the new countries. She's a pro, she's a migration expert, and she's a powerhouse, a founder of Desire PTE and Migration Services, Manisha Bhutani. Welcome, Manisha, to the Empowered 10 podcast channel. I'm looking forward for our beautiful chat for today.
Thank you, Sanya, for a beautiful introduction, and I'm looking forward to this as well.
Thank you. Manisha, I know you maybe from years, but I think everyone who is watching this video, they would love to know who you are and what you do.
So, I am a teacher by heart and a migration agent by profession. So, I help students clear their PT exams, their IELTS score, their self-pip exams, and with their migration journey as well.
Wow. And Manisha, what inspired you from being a PTE teacher to actually going into the migration industry actually?
I started PT training in 2014 in Australia.
Okay.
And till 2019, I was giving this training until my own students started motivating me to, ma'am, please do this migration course. We really need a honest agent. You know why they used to say this? Because I think I had a beautiful relation with them and I built that trust with them that they used to say, ma'am, please do this migration course. And they inspired me to do this migration law, and I got this license because of them, and I'm working for them.
Wow. So it's actually the students who actually convince you or, kind of just wanted you to be like, a guidance for them. Is it really hard for this migration industry to build that trust in the market?
Yes. People don't look at agents with the same respect they look at their teachers. For me, my students have supported me from day one. I've never worked with any migration agent or in any migration company.
Okay. Yeah.
It is with their support from the day one, touchwood, I had enough business to start with. I never had to go anywhere. They were my support. They still are my support, and I hope they will always be my support.
Wow, that's so beautiful. I think your journey is definitely inspiring, and building that trust into the market is like something which is very, very important for every migration agent. How about your family, Manisha? So, have you got enough support from your family running this business?
Yes, I have a beautiful family. I have 2 kids. I have a husband who is very supportive. And because of his support, I am able to run 2 offices, manage all the staff, manage all the clients, and manage my studies as well.
That's great. I think this is a support every woman is looking from their family. And how about being a modern woman out in the market, running to offices? Was it like a respectful journey for you?
Being a teacher was way more respectful than a being migration agent. I have, enjoyed the journey of teacher since I started my career in 2010. I finished my master's in India, and since then I was a teacher till 2019. And the time I transformed to a migration agent, I have gained all the respect. I have earned that respect, and I get that respect from all the clients. No client has ever disrespected me,
That's great.
and they're very respectful. They are very supportive, and I try to give them the same. But stepping out in this migration industry, or stepping out of my comfort zone,
Yeah.
from being a classroom teacher to out in the migration industry, meeting a lot of uh, meeting a lot of people from different countries, a lot of migrants, and my colleagues, and looking at the industry, it is not easy for the women to survive. You have to work a lot. You have to think before you speak. You have to think before you dress. And any modern women, they get judged a lot. Any modern women, this own, profession. But in every profession, or any profession where a woman is becoming successful, she's coming out on camera. She is able to speak up for herself. She is able to provide the necessary information to all the people. Yes, they are judged.
That's, I think, a sad truth of for every woman who is out there in the market presenting herself in a professional way, but still there are people, they will judge you for no reason.
Yeah.
So when this judgment we are talking, maybe let's just elaborate here it more. Is it comes from like a same female section, or was it a male section being involved here as well?
I think it is gender biased. Females are becoming modern. They are no longer judging the women. If they're educated enough, they're literate enough, they don't judge the women. They appreciate, you're looking nice, you're wearing nice dress. Women are supporting women.
That's
But
great.
the other gender,
Yeah.
who have grown financially, but they have not grown mentally, they need to accept that today's women is modern. She will speak for herself, she will take a stand for herself, and she will wear whatever she wants to, and she will talk to who she wants comfortable, who she feels comfortable to talk with, to sit with.
Yeah.
So yes, this judgment comes from a wider section, not from a smaller section.
Not the sponsor, but the best thing that I think I can see is the modernization is actually coming. A woman stands for men.
Yeah, but we
So
see
for-
that modernization is for women. But I think today,
yeah.
modernization does not define your character. Modernization means we are handling our house, our business, our kids, our office, and our bodies in a way we want to, and we should be handling it. It does not define our character. It is a wider version of a women who are able to do multiple tasks. We cook before we leave for office, we come back and we arrange the house. And that is what modernization means.
That's absolutely correct, Manisha. And I think I would raise this concern or a topic as well, where a woman is out and handling businesses on a higher level, a full time mom. How important it is to get a support from your own husband.
A woman cannot be successful in a business, in a house, or she cannot stand confidently if she does not have a support of her husband.
Yeah.
He is the backbone. I'm here when my kids are with my husband.
Yeah.
So I am mentally free, I am physically free when your husband supports you.
That's great. Yeah.
So we definitely need the support. All men, they need to support their wives to step out of their house and grow economically, physically, mentally, in every term.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely correct. But I think being in a business, I have heard from many women who are actually being judged by their own families because they're seeking help from their husband.
Oh yeah, that used to happen. Like I
Yeah.
think we when we talk about Indian mother-in-laws, yeah, they don't
Yeah.
want their sons to work.
The
but
spoiled ones, right?
the spoiled ones, the brats. So they don't want to work, but I think boys today are smart enough. They know if they want their
Yes.
partners to succeed in their career, they have to support. I think boys' husbands today are
Yeah.
smarter.
It's
than
equally
they used to
important,
be.
right? That
Yeah.
they both, the partners are working, looking
Yeah.
after the family and doing everything that's been required to
Yes.
be like, giving that supportive environment in the family. So yeah, very, very great to know about, how you're doing and how you've been supportive. Manisha, so while you are here, I think it's very, very important to talk about some migration tips and tricks as well for everyone who is watching. Why it is so important to get the visa lodgement done from migration expert, because I think people are using their own, the information that they have, and they just try
ChatGPT,
to,
AI.
yeah, you,
This is for you, Gen Z. You need to know that creating an account on IME account or on Skill Select or on TRA website is nothing. We, as registered migration agents, have studied migration law. We want to prevent you from the bars. We want to prevent you the bans on which might be imposed on you for incorrect information. We go deeper, we dig deeper into the visa applications. You don't know the insights. It is our job. Chat GPT doesn't tell you everything. I had a student, a client who came
yeah,
to me, ma'am, I need 360 hours of experience. I said, no, you don't need this anymore for your provisional skill assessment.
yeah,
Ma'am, but Chat GPT is saying, I said, Chat GPT needs to update the data.
yeah.
This is an old information, and please get rid of the AI system. Migration rules change every single day, and we keep an eye on them. We know what is the most updated rule. Social media does not tell you everything. Half information is more dangerous than the full information. So
Absolutely.
don't use half information and ruin your future. Migration agents, we know that lodging a visa application is not merely a data entry process, it's much more than that.
Absolutely. And I think your life is on actually the edge of that
Yes.
thing where you're actually taking a wrong decisions by lodging the visa yourself. So I think it's very, very important for everyone who is watching this video that how important it is to get that expert advice and lodging the visa through right channel before your life is on start. And Manisha, I think there's a myth about this migration journey as well, like where people think like, that's not very important.
Yeah,
For
we can do
the,
everything by ourselves.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
just entering the information. No, we need to check every document.
yes,
We
yeah,
need to check every form. And consulting a migration agent or paying their fee is gonna save your future, is gonna smoothen your migration journey. We want to transform your life.
yeah,
We want to make sure that your visa gets granted.
yeah.
We take that burden on our shoulders to reduce your stress.
Yeah, yeah. And I think just because you want to save some money around it to not to pay to
Yeah.
the migration agent, maybe you actually trying to, end your migration journey there as well. Manisha, could you please give us one golden advice? Anyone who is starting their migration journey, or maybe they're thinking about it.
Yeah, if you're thinking to start your migration journey in Australia, from day one, you need to maintain the timeline.
Yeah.
There are timelines, the gone time, you cannot get that back.
Yeah.
So consult a migration agent on day one and create your migration journey with them. Follow that timeline
Yeah.
and follow that, for example, doing the right course, doing the right job ready program, doing the right work experience, following the visa conditions.
Yeah.
So the timeline is the most crucial thing in the migration journey.
Yeah.
Please follow that and listen to your migration agent.
That's great. And I think that's the actually the expert advice, the migration journey insights that you shared today, Manisha. We are very, very grateful for all the information that you have shared on our channel. And I'm pretty sure everyone who is listening to you, they must be getting that advice on board and definitely visiting your office, right?
Yeah, yes.
And to everyone who's watching, they might need to know where and how they can contact you.
So you can contact us at 0482610000. Our offices are in Trugadina and Melbourne CBD. We have migration agents who will give you the right advice to choose the right migration journey.
That's great. And I will leave her contact details and office address on this website link as well. Please go to them, have your journey started, and please, they are very, very trustworthy, very, very professional, and can help you in every way of your migration journey. Thank you so much for watching this channel and following the Empower 10 podcast. Have a great day, everyone.